Alright, here it is. My name is Lindsey Van Kroonenburg, and I was introduced to Voxx in January of this year, which it's been almost 6 months, so I definitely should have done this video by now. I'm sorry. My testimonial is more for my mom than for me. I was always looking for something to help her. You name it, she had it. Back pain, back surgeries, she's been off work for years. She just wasn't the mom I remembered from when I was a kid, who was always up for doing things and ready to go. Even though she was in pain then, it definitely got a lot worse as I got older. So I happened to be working one day, and Dorinda McIsaac was having a VoxxLife event at the hotel that I work at, and I was showing her to her room, and she asked me if I've ever heard of Voxx. Of course, I said, no, what the heck is this? And she told me to take off my shoes, and she Voxxed me. Well, of course, I was blown away by the demo, and the first thing I said was, my mom needs these socks, my mom needs to try these, how do I get a pair? So she told me she could give me a pair there, sell me a pair, but she said that if my mom was available, she could come down to this session and hear about it and kind of try them on for herself there at the event. So I called my mom. She thought I was crazy. I said, what are you doing? Can you be here in 2 hours? And she's thinking, yeah, right. At this point, she needed 2 days' notice to do anything. I couldn't just call her up and say, hey, let's go to the mall, or hey, let's go for a drive, or do anything. She needed a good day's notice so that she could kind of prepare and rest and get ready to be able to go and do something. So she came down and she got a free pair of socks. They told her to put them on right away. She sat in the back with me, and she made me sit in the back with her because she said she didn't want anyone to see her have to stand up out of the chair, because at that point she couldn't get out of a chair without looking like a 90-year-old woman who needed a walker. So we're sitting in the back, she puts the socks on, she's telling me her legs are feeling tingly, she's feeling cool breezes, and I just thought, okay, lady, you're crazy. So about 45 minutes in, Dorinda asked if anybody here hadn't been Voxxed. So she knew my mom's story briefly, so she called her up to the front, and my mom stood right up out of the chair and walked up to the front, and she looked back at me, and I looked at her, and I was like, my mom doesn't do that. And she was just amazed. I was amazed. At this point, everyone else in the room probably thought we were crazy because of the way we were looking at each other. But anyway, she got up to the front. They did the demo. I'm going to try to find that video for you guys because it's pretty funny and it's pretty amazing. So I'll try to find that and post it again. It's been a while. So yeah, a few days later, Dorinda came over to our house, over to my mom's, and we talked to her. I signed up as an associate, and the last 6 months have been crazy, have been a roller coaster. My mom is a completely different person. I got her back. Sorry. It's one of those things that you kind of get used to the way things are for so long that you don't think. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, it's one of those things you don't think that anything's ever going to help. You know, you've tried it all, she's tried it all. Yeah, I'm blown away. Every time she goes out, she knows somebody. But she got to the point where she wasn't really going out much because she couldn't. So now when she goes out, it's like she sees people she knows, and they're always asking, why do you look so good? Like, what's different? You look great. What's going on here? So then we have to talk about socks, and yeah, we usually end up an hour-long trip takes 3, but it's a great feeling. It's a great thing. I couldn't be happier. So that's a bit about my story, and I hope that everyone else is having as good a success with this whole amazing opportunity and business and wellness product as we have. Thank you.